Today we're going to be talking about warning signs in
Yes.
cars. I don't think we should be doing that here. We should check it out in the
Let's
car
go in.
and see what signs to look out for when you want to go out in the morning. So
Yes.
Yomi, tell me.
Great. As
Yeah.
a novice, this is where you
I
start
don't know
from.
anything, so
Great.
I want to learn.
Great. Being a novice, this is called your instrument cluster.
Okay.
This part, yes, the entire thing is called the dashboard.
Okay.
But this portion is called the instrument cluster.
Okay.
Now, before starting your car, of course, I believe you'd have known, checked out your water reservoir outside, the engine oil, and all the basics, because that's where you need to start from.
Every morning.
Yes, every morning you should
Okay.
check that out. Then coming to this portion, the instrument cluster, very important. You have your temperature gauge here, this temperature dial over here,
Okay.
right? Now
Okay.
this tells the temperature of the car.
Okay.
Now you have the low end and the high end. Now the high means hot, really hot, and you have a red line.
Okay.
Your car should never operate in that region.
Okay, so when should you start getting scared? Because even
Once you
I don't
hit
know
half,
much about cars, but
okay.
I know overheating is a big
Oh,
problem.
it's a big problem, and it can cost you a lot to fix.
Oh wow.
Oh yes.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so at what point should I start worrying? Like, is it supposed to be like the gauge should be in the middle?
In the middle, yes.
Oh,
Once
so-
it starts to rise above the middle, you start to get worried. You start to pull over somewhere safe. Have someone call your professional mechanic or have someone help you check it
Okay,
out.
okay.
Once it starts to go above that midpoint, then there's a problem.
Okay.
All right? So never let it go past that midpoint. Once it starts to rise,
Okay.
it's cause for alarm.
Okay.
Because
okay.
overheating can ruin your engine.
Oh wow. So
Yes.
what else do I need to know?
Okay, when you leave, once you understand that now, you then come to this other sign here that looks like a kettle with
Okay.
water dripping.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's your engine oil warning sign.
Engine oil.
Yes. So that deals a lot, it's just like the water deals with cooling the engine. This also deals with lubricating the engine. And part of the function of the engine also is also to cool the engine.
Oh wow.
So once that light starts to come on, it stays on or it starts to flash. Cause for alarm as well.
So the moment it begins to flash,
Flash.
you need to, despite pouring oil and doing the right
Yes,
checks.
yes.
Oh, okay.
And of course, it's a warning sign that either your oil is getting low,
Okay.
you might have low fluid in it. You might also have a weak oil pump.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean it's damaged, but it's just that it's weak. You
It
need to
might be
fix
damaged
it.
as well, so it's
Oh.
on its way to
To
go.
oblivion.
Yeah,
Literally.
of going out.
Okay, so what else do I need to know
The
here?
battery sign. This other small rectangle here that has a minus and plus sign.
Okay.
So once that light 2 comes on, another reason to take notes.
I see all the lights on. I'm scared. Does it mean something is wrong here?
No, because the car is not running yet. When I turn on the car, all these lights will go
Will
off.
go off,
Yeah,
okay.
but once you're in this point,
Okay.
when the car is not running, all the lights will stay on.
Okay.
Yes, but once you start it, it will do a system check and everything goes off.
Okay.
In most cases, when there's an issue, that particular warning light would stay on.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So this one over here, the battery warning sign, is very important.
Okay.
If you ever have it come on, pull over to a safe place, call your mechanic as well, or check out what's going on. First, it might be a sign of a weak or bad battery.
Okay.
On the battery that's on its way out.
Okay.
You might have an issue with your serpentine belt, the serpentine belt.
Okay.
That's also called the fan belt.
Okay.
Because it's meant to go around the alternator.
Oh wow.
So you also have a warning. It might also be a sign of your alternator going bad as well.
Just that battery sign.
Just that battery sign.
Okay. What else is there to learn?
We also need to look at your check engine sign.
Check engines. But you've just talked about the engine oil.
No, the
Oh.
check engine is this other yellow or amber looking one here. A
Okay.
lot of vehicles have it on and this car still drives.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like there's a problem.
Yeah, because I've always seen that in some vehicles. Oh,
And
wow.
yes, but of course, there's a coded problem in it.
Ah!
Now, the only way to find out what the challenge is, you need to hook it up to a scanner, to a scan tool. Go to your mechanic, like
okay.
Autocentric Garage, and you have that checked out for you. They will
Okay.
hook it up to a scanner, then you interrogate the car and find out why the warning sign is on.
So it's not normal to have that on.
No, it shouldn't
I'm
stay on.
mentally counting how many people I'm supposed to tell now to go have that checked because
It shouldn't
I
be
see
on.
that on in many vehicles and everyone just thinks it's a breeze, nothing to worry
Yeah.
about. Okay, so what else do I need to know?
Also, when you have this light over here on, stay on, that has the door sign,
Okay.
some people ignore it, but it's a warning sign that one of your door is either opened or your
Okay.
trunk sometimes it's your bonnet, your trunk being your boot, you know, or
But
your
some
bonnet.
cars usually give off sort
A
of
buzzing
alarm.
sign.
Yeah.
Not all vehicles. Some will just have the light on.
Oh, so that is one way to know by observing that
Yes.
light. Okay.
And not just observing the light. Another point to share is you need to constantly monitor the screen.
Okay.
This is your information center.
When you're driving.
When you're driving, you know, every other time, just look at it because that's where your warning sign will come off.
Okay.
I've literally rescued someone that her car was overheating and she didn't know. She just kept driving.
Wow.
But I noticed the steam from the bonnet. I flagged her down, I pulled her over, and her temperature was already in the red zone, which I warned about, and she didn't know.
She didn't know.
She didn't know. She just kept driving. All she noticed was that the AC stopped working. But she just thought maybe the AC had issues, and she just kept driving.
Wow, that's scary. That's
Really
scary. It's a
scary.
good thing it didn't get any worse.
And it can
Thank
cost you a
for
lot.
coming
You're
by at that
welcome.
time. Okay,
You know-
so I guess that's about all to learn.
For today, yes.
For today,
I mean, this
fantastic.
is something. But then, never forget to do your checks in the morning. Yeah, because when you do that, it can save you a lot. Especially with your temperature sign, coming temperature dial hitting red. It might be as a result of low coolant
Okay.
or low water in the radiator system. Something as little as that can cost you a lot if you don't pay attention.
Okay.
So I urge you as a novice to pay attention.
Like, I don't know anything about cars.
Now, just to help you understand why all the lights are now, let me
Okay.
it's come on. See, all the lights have gone off.
Oh, they're gone. So this car is in great condition.
Great condition. If we shut all the doors now, this light will go off. If we strap up, your seatbelt warning sign too will go off.
So everything is fine.
Everything is fine. with
Okay,
this
so
car.
I'm not about to explode in a car.
No.
Thank you so much, Yomi Boshide, for being on the show today.
My pleasure.
I've learned a whole lot about cars.